I got to taste this grits. Had them put me some there that I fixed a little early to be sure I had some done, you know. How y'all are? I'm glad for you to see me, I guarantee. I'm going to fix cheeseburger grits and lost bread, and I think you'll like it.
Hey y'all, today we're going to learn a few good cooking skills from a legend, Mr. Justin Wilson. So here we go, y'all. Sit back and enjoy. You ain't seen cooking like this, I guarantee.
Have to start with getting my grits ready. Put that on there. Got to turn that fire on in a minute. I got a cup of grits that I'm not going to put in there first. I'm going to put my hamburger meat in there first. And tromp it around with this little fork and spoon I got. Hands are clean, just wash it. I tromp this all around in there like that so I can mix the grits in there with it. When you cook, every time you add something, you got to stir a little. That looks good. I tasted it, so it's good. 1 cup of grit. Now that is a pound of ground beef is what we put in there. Beef chuck is what I have in there. Then I'm gonna put, this is regular grits, not quick grits. I can't cook quick grits. It gets done too quick. I can't stir it there really quick. That's a cup of quick grit, not quick grit, regular old grits. That yank up there, somebody asked, would you like some grits? He said, give me 1 grit, that's all I want. You know nothing about good food like grits. And I mix this real good, best I can until I put some water and some cheese in there to make a cheeseburger grit. It works. And I love it. Whew, do I love it. Anything that's good to eat, it can't get by me, I can tell you that. No 2 ways about it. You're doing good. You're doing all right there, Juice. Now let's just get that grit off the bottom. Now you're going. But that's going to be mixed up real good. If you don't mix it good, it takes it longer to cook or something. It just doesn't taste right, you know. Now, let me see what else I got to put in there. I've got 5 cups of water I got to put in there, and I got some salt. Like 2½ teaspoons, I'll get that later. Right now, I'm gonna put 5 cups of water in it. I'm not gonna put this cheese in there yet, no. Put it in there after I got the water. It'll help me. It's 5 cups of water. It's like you cook regular old grit. Cup of grit, 5 cups of water. Nothing to it, it's salt. But I like to put different things in my grits. Stir this in there good. Get it off the bottom of the pot. And cook it until it's the way I like grits. And if I want to deep fry the grits the next morning, not deep fry grits for breakfast, I cook the grits till it's really firm. And that's what I'm going to do here today too, because I may want to cook this in the morning for my breakfast. Not a bit of thinning, I'll tell you that. Oh man, that's going to be good. I'm not going to turn that fire on yet either. Now, I'm going to put some salt in there. Where the salt? Here the salt is. It says 1½ teaspoons of salt. Now I'm going to measure a teaspoon in my hand and then show you that's a teaspoonful of salt. And then I will put the other ½ teaspoon in there somewhere. Now that's a teaspoon, they say. And I'm going to put that salt in there to show you that's a teaspoonful of salt. There it is. And here's the half. But I'm going to put just a little more. The worst thing in the world is grits that hasn't got enough salt in it. Now, of course, I had to think about the meat. It had to have salt, too. That's why I put that in there, a little extra salt. It always tastes good anyhow. Now I've got some Worcestershire sauce I'm going to put in there, right here. Put in any amount I want to. It's not going to be much. You always got to shake Worcestershire sauce up. Remember that. I'm going to put about Oh, I'd say that's 2 teaspoonfuls, and I'd bet money on that. And I got to put some Louisiana hot sauce in there too, you know. Ooh, shook that all. We shook them all up. Stir that in there first. Do what you tell the people to do, though. Don't get smart. There that goes. That's looking good already. It says, but this is all to taste, you see. And that's what we're going to do. This is to my taste. And that's not hot. This is not real hot sauce. It's made with cayenne pepper, and it's not real hot. I'll guarantee you that. And I love it. Now I'm going to stir that in there. And I'm going to start my fire to going underneath this. If I can get the right plug, and I think I can. Wrong one. I didn't think I did that right. I'm going to put this on medium. And I'm going to put the cheese in there and stir it in real good. And I'm going to check and see if I left out anything. Oh man, that's going to be good. Now this is 1.5 cups of supposed to be 1.5 cups. That's what it says. 1.5 cups. Stir it in there real good, Justin. Yes, sir. I'm going to do that. I gotta move my hot pads. I'm going to have to go get them. Oh, wait, that's looking good already, I'll guarantee. Now I got to let this cook a while without any lid on it or anything like that. I think I'll start eating it right now. There you go. This is the tasting spoon. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to make loaf bread, but before I do that, I got to put a fire under this water that was in the bottom part of a double boiler. And you got to have a double boiler to cook grits right, I think, unless it's quick grits. And I don't know how to cook quick grits. I'll keep telling you that, and it's true. Put that on medium and let that come to a boil. And let me find my, there they are. I'm going to need these shortly. But when I move that thing there, it's hot. You put this out of the way. So I have to take that lid over there to put that on. That's what I'm going to do. And I want to be sure I got everything in there. Y'all don't mind if I pick you something, Rita. I'm going to do it anyhow. You might just well not mind. Pound of ground beef, a cup of regular grits, 5 cups of water, 2.5 teaspoonfuls of salt, exactly. Louisiana hot sauce to taste. Worcestershire sauce to taste. 1.5 cups of grated cheese, garlic powder to taste. Oh, I nearly left my garlic powder out, and that's not good, no. To taste, it says. That's enough to taste. Stir it in there good. And hold this thing where it won't be running around the stove on you. Now, something about it though like this, I'm going to suspect them of something, you know? Oh, you kid, y'all thought I was going to leave it on there, didn't you? Fooled you. Put this on there and let it cook for 1 hour. You know how I remember to use that thing? You burn yourself one time, you'll remember, I guarantee. I got to taste this grits. Had them put me some there that I fixed a little early to be sure I had something done, you know? Just a little more of this burger, cheeseburger grit, more than one grit. That's good stuff, believe me. And I'm not even hungry.